Mike. I'm sure you're thinking about me right now. Way in the wee hours, as you guys might say here in Scotland. You're sitting at home, probably lied out in bed, having a snuggle with your missus. Can hear your little one sleeping in the next room. It's cozy, it's comfortable, it's non-threatening. Good for you, Mike. But you see, while you're living a life of mediocrity, I'm out here in the middle of the night getting ready to train and to keep training. See, I train like a savage, I don't stop. Mike, you've come across to me as a pretty tough guy. You won the tournament, you faced some stiff challenges, and you rose to the occasion. Well done to you. I can say you've probably peaked. So your best option, quite simply, is to back out now. You see, I'm the W3L heavyweight champion. I'm not in bed asleep. I'm up here about to get the next level of great. So that in the daytime, people see the greatness. People like you who get up in the morning, eat your breakfast, drink your coffee, look on the TV and see the people you dream about. I'm that guy. When you're watching Showdown, I'm that guy. Everybody wants to be me, Mike. You too. Trouble is, you'll never be. So why don't you stay in bed, keep dreaming. Hey, you can have belts and dreams. I've got belts in my reality. Now I got better things to do to be a better man than you. Have a nice night, Mike. Consider staying home.
Hello everybody and welcome to W3L Wrestling Showdown here on the W3L network. My name is Stevie Wizard. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for subscribing. And you just heard some fairly strong comments from the W3L heavyweight champion, Joey Legend, about his upcoming match with Mike Musso at our annual Remedy event. It of course happens on Friday the 5th of February in Grangemouth. We're going to try and get some comments from Mike Musso in the coming week and hopefully we'll be able to show them next week right here on the Showdown. But speaking of Remedy, of course we know that Musso vs Legend is the main event on that show. And what about all the other matches we've announced? Leah Owens, the fighting champion that she is, will put the women's title on the line in an open challenge. So even she won't know who she's facing until they appear. And then of course the Coffee Brothers get another crack at the tag team title held by the Contingency Plan, this time in a no disqualification match. Plus there's going to be so much more besides. Make sure you're at Remedy by going to W3LWrestling.com and getting your tickets. And of course you can use Showdown as a coupon code for 20% off. This week's match here in Showdown is some tag team action. We're going to be seeing members of Sanctuary, the very good Mr. UNG Mackey and the Scapegoat. And they are taking on a team who made their first official appearance back in our anniversary episode. Jason Reed and Kevin Williams don't really have a lot in common, but they've managed to find something between them that works in their favour as a tag team. They decide to stay together as a unit, at least for the time being, and they've got a massive test in front of them as they seek to battle Sanctuary. Of course, all four of these men would love to be in a prime position for our annual Remedy event, and I'm sure a victory here would help them along their way. So let's see what happens when the newcomers, or at least the new team anyway, of Reed and Williams take on Sanctuary in this tag team contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Fordyce here with you on Wrestling Showdown, and we have a tag team match set for you as W3L's odd couple, I call them, of Kevin Williams and Jason Reed take on, well, W3L's odder couple in the form of the Scapegoat and the very good Mr. UNG Mackey from Sanctuary. If you saw our anniversary edition of Showdown, then you will have seen Williams and Reed come together to challenge for the Tag Team Championship. It didn't go their way. Don't really have a lot in common, but they've managed to find something that makes their team work. And we'll see how they do this week in this tag team match.
Adam Smithson of the London Road about you.
In the corner to my right, coming first from Castle Mackler, the team of the Very good, Mr. Unit G. Mackey. And the scapegoats, they are Sanctuary. And now using the opponents first from River Islands, weighing at 210 pounds, Jason Reed. His tag team partner is on the 8-bit subspace superhighway at 205 megapixels, Kevin.
So both of these men, Williams and Reed, are popular with the fans, and like I say, they've managed to find some common ground between them to make their tag team work. If you saw the videos that went up on the W3L network in the month of December leading up to our anniversary edition of Showdown, you'll have seen them going through their various different training methods. They don't, again, have a lot in common necessarily, but they've managed to find some teamwork. And of course they had a good showing against a contingency plan. They didn't win the belts, of course, but it wasn't to the want of trying. And of course a bit more experience may enable them to get those tag belts at some point in the future. But to do that they have to go through Sanctuary. And that's going to be no easy task, because they are certainly the team with the more experience, certainly in tag team matches. You see the scapegoat still being forced to wear that silly clown mask. As I'm sure you know, he and Viper have been having problems. And of course she claimed that because he's been acting like a clown he has to dress like one, and Mackey's obviously forcing him to keep that mask on. Remember, the scapegoat was created by Mackey to basically to be blamed for all your problems, and so that's why he's having to wear a mask, this clown mask as opposed to one that he normally wears. Because Jason Reed is a newcomer to W3L, a product of the Action Academy. He's only had a handful of matches, so he does give a lot of experience. The scapegoat, we don't know who's under the mask, we don't know how much experience he has, but he's been in W3L a good year or more, so as a consequence we know that he's got more experience than Reed has. But Reed certainly showing his skills here, applying that side headlock. And the scapegoat trying to pick him up, but Reed takes him down the side headlock. Good move. And certainly Kevin Owens has been around a long time in wrestling, so he's able to pass on his knowledge to Jason Reed. Again, they do have very diametrically opposed ideas of training. Jason Reed can often be found in the gym. Kevin Williams can often be found playing the Earthworm gym. But regardless, they've managed to find something in amongst all that that's enabled them to become a bit of a successful team, and popular as well. The fans are really taken to these two. The scapegoat leapfrogging Jason, who changes direction, and it throws the scapegoat off, and Reed explodes him with the shoulder block, and a body slam there. A nice drop kick, and the scapegoat reeling. Again, Jason Reed's not been around all that long, and I sometimes think people are underestimating what he can do. He made his Wrestling Showdown debut back in November in that Gold Rush Battle Royal, and he's wrestled a few matches since. He's had contests on some of our live events, so he is gaining experience. And of course with somebody like Kevin Williams, who's been around a while, and he's got a good bit of experience under his belt, Reed can only learn from him. And Williams and Mackey, no strangers to each other. It seems like a lot of Kevin Williams' last year, 2015, has been spent against Sanctuary, and most notably of course at Resolution 9, that golden ticket ladder match was the scapegoat, Mackey, Williams and Murado. Of course Murado was taken out by Blondie Barrett early on, so effectively became a handicap match. And Williams had to battle past Mackey and the scapegoat, which is no easy task one-on-one, but in a handicap situation, even worse. And Mackey with that hammerlock. Now, as you know, on February 5th in Grangemouth, it's Remedy, our first major event of the year, and a good showing in this match will benefit all of these men, because of course everybody in WCL wants to be in a strong position for Remedy, our first big event of 2016. And Mackey trying to roll through, but Williams holds on. And also, you would think, whichever team wins this, ideally they'll be looking at a shot at the tag team title, whether it be the contingency plan or the Coffey brothers, whoever walks away from Remedy with those belts. Williams with firmly a firm grasp of G Mackey's arm, not letting go. So of course a victory in this match, like I say, I think either team would certainly be put in contendership for those tag belts, I would think. Williams off the ropes, Mackey went for the hip toss, and Williams spins it in the side headlock. These two met in the High Valley Field back in November, and it was Mackey defeated Williams in that singles contest. So again, they fought a number of times. Williams has beaten Sanctuary in tag team matches and stuff, so they've traded wins and losses, but there is some still enmity between Sanctuary and Kevin Williams. A tag to Jason Reed. A nice double back elbow. They have been training a lot at the Action Academy, trying to work on their double team moves, like that double elbow drop, for example. Like I say, their lifestyle is slightly different, but certainly their teamwork is first rate. I mean, they're working like a well-oiled machine here. And a quick tag, often thought of as the key to success in tag team wrestling, is rapid tags, keeping the fresh man in the ring at all times. And Jason Reed springing off the back of Kevin Williams, and now just dropping the scapegoat face first onto Williams' knees. There's a roll up. So certainly these two guys have been working out as a team, working on their double team moves. I think they certainly learned a lot from their match, the contingency plan. And it was Williams got the opportunity to handpick a partner. He saw a lot of potential in Jason Reed, who's just been pulled from the ring apron by the very good Mr. G Mackey. And this distracts Williams enough to let the scapegoat to jump from behind. There's those tactics that the Sanctuary are known for. Cheating, breaking the rules. But it's backfired, look at this. Scapegoat went for a pinfall, but referee Kurt is on the floor checking on Jason Reed. I think Mackey may have just cost himself a victory in that one. And Scapegoat just choking the life out of Kevin Williams. Hopefully not literally, but certainly making life a misery for him. And the leader of the Gamer Club, he certainly can't hit the pause button here and gain his breath back. It's just not going to happen. But kicks out on one, tag is made. And Mackey, the leader of Sanctuary, one of the most cunning men in W3L. You can see over the past 3, 4, 5 months maybe, he's changed his look, he's metamorphosed. I feel like it's almost like he's come out of chrysalis in a new form. Whether this is the final form or he'll evolve at something else, only time will tell. Because Mackey has been, I think his hands full, as to be said, with Sanctuary, trying to keep the Scapegoat and Viper in line. They've been at each other's throats. You know, Viper's, well, she had strong words for the Scapegoat at one point, so there's still certainly problems there. So Mackey gets dropped down across Kevin Williams. And an elbow drop from the Scapegoat falling up. Williams kicking out though. And Mackey directing traffic, telling Scapegoat what to do. I think he looks down on the Scapegoat somewhat. Doesn't seem as being on his level. And certainly Mackey has been since 2007 a Scapegoat. And it's hard to say. It was the March 2014 that he first appeared in W3L. But what he's done before that is anybody's guess. And Mackey catches Williams. And a chop to the chest. And working on the leg of that kick though. You see his legs wrapped around the rope. And Mackey drops him right in the knee. And just standing on him. Just a bit disrespect there. Oh, and Mackey came off the ropes, but it took a bit too long and Williams got out of the way. And a lovely back slam by Kevin Williams. But he's slow to cover. Oh, he goes for a cover now, but maybe a bit slow in the follow-up. And it was. Mackey kicks out. And you can see the Davidson's a bit slower moving. And but he takes out the knee of Williams. Has enough presence of mind to drop him down, going back to that knee that he'd worked on earlier on. Oh, and he just kicked the middle rope. And now goes for a cover. Jason Reed just ready to spring in. And he and Williams have found something that they've got on pretty well despite their different ideologies. And of course he doesn't want one of his early matches in WTL to be a loss. He wants to win this match, he wants to beat Sanctuary, say he's beat one of the longest tenured factions in WTL, wants to maybe look at getting those tag belts, but it's not going to happen. Williams can't kick out. And thankfully he can. And certainly Scapegoat and Mackie, they've challenged for the tag belts before. Imagine them against the Coffees again. Even them against the contingency plan. What would happen if the contingency plan to face a team that is as willing to bend and break the rules as they are? Tag is made. Mackie jabbing Williams right in the throat, backing him at the corner and throttling him. And choke the life out of him, trying to get the air out of his lungs. Slow him down. Williams, on the other hand, though, desperately needs to make a tag. But it looks like Scapegoat with the smoother teamwork. And I'm sure the other side of the ring, where Jason Reed is standing waiting for the tag, it probably seems like it's 5,000 miles away. And the Scapegoat, look at the power of this guy. He's holding Williams with ease. And he finally drops him down, but what impressive power from the Scapegoat. But is unable to finish off Williams. He is able to kick out though. One more time, says Mackie. Ah, an inside cradle. Williams out of nowhere with inside cradle, but doesn't get it. And again, he's slow to get back up after that. His knees obviously hurting. His body's probably racked in pain, particularly after that delayed vertical suplex. And he, of course, ends up nearer the Sanctuary corner than his corner. Mackie with a stomp to the chest. And Williams crawling the wrong way. So what happens when you've taken a beating, your equilibrium goes, your head's reeling, you don't know what way's up. You end up crawling in the wrong direction. And a knee right to the midsection. Here comes a Scapegoat. And he hits a flying DDT. That must be it, surely. Williams is going to be finished here. 1, 2, 3. But Williams kicking out, and even though the Scapegoat dragged him away from the rope so he couldn't get a foot on them, Williams still kicking out. There's a tag. And Mackie back in now. Now look at the Scapegoat pinning back Williams' arms. Oh, and he took too long. Williams got a foot up and just elbows Scapegoat off the apron. Williams dives over Mackie and dumps him down. And Williams really needs to make a tag. Jason Reed's been waiting on this apron for a long time. And the tag is made. And in comes Jason Reed. And he explodes him with clotheslines. He's got some powerful arms, which comes to swiping right on Tinder all the time. And he's putting them to good effect. As Sanctuary are backed up in the respective corners, he comes crashing with avalanches. And again, threw himself bodily. Oh, but he runs at the back elbow, Mackie. That's the resilience of the very good one. And wait, oh no, Reed caught him. And turns it into the Calvin recliner. Good move to catch Mackie there, but Skate goes right on him. And the power escape, we've seen that already in this match. And a running power slam. And Scapegoat may look stupid, but he's... Oh! And it's the game over from Kevin Williams. That will have knocked him loopy. Mackie could be going for the Misty Flip. And he lands it. That's how he beat Williams in High Valleyfield. Here comes Reed. And he went for a dive at the top, but Mackie out of the way. He is so quick. And everyone's down. Mackie the only one standing, apart from the referee. He's got his eyes on Reed. What's he going to go for? Hang on, pick up. And it's a 3DS. They hit the 3DS. Covered by Jason Reed. And he scores a pinfall over the very good Mr. UNG Mackie. What a massive victory for Jason Reed early in his career. What a big victory for Reed and Bones as a tag team. Surely this must put them in the firing line for whoever the tag team champions are coming out of Remedy. More problems for Sanctuary, however, but this week on the Showdown it's a victory for Jason Reed and Kevin Williams.
So what a victory for Jason Reed and Kevin Williams. Managing to defeat an established team like Sanctuary, and I'm sure that will put them in good stead with the W3L management as they head toward Remedy on Friday the 5th of February. Remember, on that event we've got the tag team title on the line, the contingency plan defending against the Coffees in a no disqualification match. The women's champion Leah Owens issues an open challenge, and then your main event, it's the merchandise. Mike Musso, the #1 contender, challenges the heavyweight champion Joe E. Legend for the heavyweight title. All that plus more happening at Remedy in Grangemouth. That of course is on the Friday, and on the Sunday we're going to be in Buckhaven for an event. We'll be taping matches for Wrestling Showdown. Nathan Reynolds will be making his return in Buckhaven, so make sure you don't miss that. Then the following week, on Thursday the 11th of February, because let's be honest, 3 days in a weekend is not long enough, is it? We're going to be going to Berwick upon Tweed. We'll have Grado coming along with us, so make sure you are there. Then on the Friday, that's the 12th, we're going to be in Stockton-on-Tees, making our debut down there. Saturday the 13th sees us go to Edinburgh, to the Southside Community Centre, as Mike Musso, possibly the heavyweight champion at that point, challenges Tango Tim Wiley. And then we round off our swing of dates on Valentine's Day, February the 14th, that's the Sunday. We're going to be in Gala Shields. El Technico will be facing the very good Mr. Ewan G. Mackey. On those 4 events, plus indeed the one in Buckhaven, we will have the Showdown cameras with us. We are taping matches. Be part of it. Make sure you're there. You can get tickets for all those events and for Remedy from our website w3lwrestling.com. And again, use Showdown as a coupon code to get 20% off. Make sure you're subscribed to Wrestling Showdown as well. Subscribe to the W3L Network. Never miss an episode. Go onto Facebook at facebook.com/W3L Wrestling. Tell everybody you're part of W3L. Follow us on Twitter at W3L Wrestling. Use the hashtag W3L Wrestling Showdown. You should know this by now. And join us back here in 7 days' time for even more top quality action here on W3L Wrestling Showdown.